Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Manoj Networking. So today I will talk about problem management. So basically problem management is an integral part of your ITIL version 4. So ITIL stands for Information Technology and Information Library. So as part of our that ITIL learning series, so in my previous video I talked about what is a change management, what is an incident and what is a task. So if any of you missed those sessions, so suggest you to please watch those sessions first and come back here. Okay, so today we'll see what is a problem management. So why a problem management is needed, what are the benefits of problem management, and 5 whys. Okay, so we'll go one by one. So basically what is a problem? What is a problem? So if the same incident ticket is repeating again and again is called as a problem. So the basic definition of the problem means if the same incident ticket is repeating again and again is called as a problem. So like let's say for example, so a user sitting in his home, he's unable to access his VPN with so and so username and password, and he is working for ABC company, and he is getting an authentication failure. So he raised an incident to network team, so they have fixed it. Okay, and if he is facing the same issue on daily basis, like let's say today he raised a ticket, the network team fixed the issue. Tomorrow he is raising the same ticket, the network team again fixing the issue. So if the same sequence is happening on all the days, so that we can consider as a problem ticket. If the same incident is been repeating again and again is called as a problem. So like let's say we have backup teams also. Okay, so backup team, what they'll do, they'll take the backups. So like let's say for one of the network device, daily backups are happening, but for one particular firewall the backup is failing at morning 10 o'clock. So today it failed at morning 10 o'clock, tomorrow also it's failing at 10 o'clock, and the next day also it's failing at same time, same parameters. So then that backup also we can call it as an problem. So they can raise a problem ticket and they can analyze the issue. So problem management is a process that helps identify and solve the causes of incidents that occurs during the IT service delivery. So it's a very critical key part of your IT service management and is often used by IT teams to address the recurring issues. So most of the majority IT companies nowadays they are using ITIL. So they have the change management as well as they have the problem management. So it will help you. It will help your IT teams to address you the recurring issues. Recurring means again, if the same is happening again and again, if the same issue, that is called as recurring issues. So problem management isn't just about finding and fixing the incidents, but also whatever is the underlying cause of that particular incident, that also we need to identify and we need to eliminate that particular root cause. And also one more thing is important. So problem management, only the network people or the IT people will raise, no end user will raise a problem ticket. Okay, so a network person can raise a problem ticket in the ticketing tool. So based on their organizations, whatever the ticketing tools they are using, it could be ServiceNow, Site 24/7, anything, or Sharewell. We have so many tools. We have so many tools, and all will support problem management. And basically, it has no SLA. That means you can once the ticket is created, you can solve within 1 day, 2 day, or 1 week. Depends on how critical the issue is. And but it's need to be solved as soon as possible with proper RCA. With proper RCA, root cause analysis. RCA means root cause analysis document before closing the problem ticket. So if you are closing on problem ticket, you need to prepare on RCA and you need to add that RCA to the ticket before closing. So yeah, as I said, example. So this can you take an example. So problem management and change management. So change management I already explained. So change management is nothing but process of planning, tracking and releasing the changes without any service disruption or downtime. That's how we'll normally plan. But sometimes unknown errors will come. Okay, unknown issues will come. So when a change doesn't go properly, it will cause downtime. So that change is now being analyzed during as an incident as well as in the problem management process. So that's the difference, or the relation from problem management and change management. Sometimes you can expect a questions in the interviews related to this: what is the problem management and what is a change management, and how they related. And if you see the benefits of the problem management, so it will decrease the time to resolution. Okay, so the teams that unlock the problems behind today call, so they will be better prepared for the attacks in the future, and also they will get themselves a better idea about your infrastructure, or they are in a position to solve the problems, so that if any next service disruption, they will try to solve and act more quickly and increase productivity. Of course, if you implement these ITIL standards, so it will definitely increase your IT related team's productivity. So empower your team to find and learn from underlying causes. So as I said, most organizations effectively practice problem management. So teams continually investigate, learn from the incidents, and ship valuable updates to the customers, and promote continuous service improvement. So this should be there for every organization. Always there is a room for scope of improving the process wise. So as I said, if you wanted to be a good network engineer, you should have technical skills with some proper this kind of incident causing low level performance also ships valuable service quality improvements. So increase and also increase, these are all the benefits of problem management. And the last one, so increase customer satisfaction. So better problem management can leads to fewer incidents, and you can see the customers are very happy. So by decreasing the occurrence of repeated incidents, you can build your customer trust. So this is very important. So by enhancing all these ITIL features like change management and problem management, you can enhance your infrastructure, thus by getting your customer satisfaction and customer trust. So then next we will see about the problem management process. So first one is problem detection. So in this stage, so you can try to identify the problems proactively, so they can be fixed before it create any incidents in your infrastructure. So for example, applying the patches to your firewalls as and when vendor released it to the production to mitigate that unknown threat. So I hope many organizations will follow this procedure. So we will be applying like Windows patches and all the network devices patches we will be doing to mitigate unknown threats. And then the second one is categorization and prioritization. So track and access known problems, so to keep the teams organized and working on most relevant and high valuable problems. And then investigation and diagnosis. So investigation is nothing but how what is the underlying issue, how we can solve that problem in a better way, or best course of action for remediation. So that kind of investigation will be done here. And create a workaround if necessary. So this is very important. So you need to ensure the business is up and running. So always we need to go for a workaround. So that even let's say if you have a cluster of servers or a cluster of firewalls, even though if you have any one problem, you need to ensure all the traffic and the business is running on other Windows server or other the firewall, whatever it is. Okay, so finally, so that's how we can ensure the workaround is there, and then finally resolve and close the problem. So as it says, if you fulfill all the 4 categories, so finally you can prepare the RCA and you can close that ticket. So moving further for 5 whys, this is very important. So 5 whys I have seen most of the organizations they are using so that it will enhance the problem management process. So many teams find success using the 5 whys technique built by Tachi Ohno. So this person is from Japan, and he is architect of Toyota company. So he developed this process. Okay, so let me tell you how these 5 whys will be working. So let's say the problem is the vehicle is not starting. So the problem is vehicle is not starting. So why? If you put why means the battery is dead. Why the battery is dead? Because the alternator is not functioning. So why this is not functioning? Because the alternator belt has broken. So why this is broken? The alternate belt was well beyond its useful service life and not replaced. That means something is not replaced within the stipulated time. That's why it's not working. So if you see the final why, the vehicle was not maintained properly. So this is the cause of the issue. So this is how you need to segregate 5 whys so that you will get the RCA document or root cause analysis document. So why the vehicle is not starting now? Because it doesn't went to service schedule as per the date, so that's why the vehicle is not starting. So you can also see, so problem statement, first why answer, second why you need to answer, third why you need to answer, fourth and fifth why. So finally you will get the root cause analysis. So let me show you one more example. So the problem is the client is refusing to pay the pending amount or the progressing amount. Why he is unable to make the payment? We completed the activity lately. Why we completed the activity lately? Because it took longer than estimated time. Like let's say we taken 2 hours of downtime, it took 4 hours of downtime. Why? Because we couldn't procure enough material. We have some less related information related to that activity. Why we didn't purchase on time? So why, the final why, we didn't analyze the work schedule. That means you didn't analyze the scope of the work before creating the change or before creating this activity. So that's why the client, now you are unable to complete the activity, and that's why your client is unable to pay the pending amount or progressing payment. So this is how you need to downtown all your issues in real time. So for any problem you need to prepare this kind of 5 whys and you will get the answers, So finally, how to create a problem in the ticketing tool. So as I said, many organizations are using ServiceNow. So many ticketing tools are there. So let me show you how to create a ticket in ServiceNow. So if you go to ServiceNow, if you open the problem management, so you will get the home screen like this. So here you can see the number, and here you can see the domain. Domain, you can add your company alias name or anything here, and category, subcategory. So here in the category, as I said, if you have backup failure issues, so in the category you can choose backup. If there is a problem ticket in network, they can choose network. Subcategory is SD-WAN, subcategory is firewall, SD-WAN, Cisco ICE, wireless devices, anything, servers, AD servers, anything you can put. And you can see the state here, impact and urgency. So these fields are editable, so you can change as per your requirement. So which group it is going to handle and to whom it is assigned. Then configuration item, as I said, configuration item means AD server. For example, AD server is having the problem, so that is going to be the configuration item or CA. Then what is the problem? So why AD is behaving weirdly? So that is the problem statement. You need to write it down, put some description, and in the notes you can add the problem. And if you go for analysis info, and you can submit. So once you fill all these things, you can submit the change, so that it will save the information. And then if you go to analysis information, you can see primary known error article, from where you have identified this problem. So you can even provide any vendor related article also. So what workaround you are going to propose to the business, and case notes and summary, root cause analysis, all those information you can add it here. And resolution information. So if you are about to resolve the ticket, resolved by when, corrective action. So what action you have done? Preventive action, corrective action, preventive action. Kappa we are calling CAPA, corrective action and preventive action. What you have done to solve that issue, that is a corrective action. What you are going to do so that the issue will not repeat. That is a preventive action. And what lessons you have learned. So all those things we need to fill it here. And finally, if you have any vendor ticket, like let's say you are working with some vendor, so that vendor ticket also you can add it here. And if you have any incident, you can add that as well. And finally, if you fill everything and you have prepared the RCA, and as I said, you can close the problem ticket finally. Thank you.